first pick anywhere in here. I know I don't. I don't think I did.
No, I don't. We're not taking. We're not that kind of people to take any
Do we
juice.
have a candidate for that? I guess it would have to be the Broncos.
I'm looking through Lions.
Broncos, Jets,
No,
Ravens, or
no.
Browns. So technically, you picked the Ravens.
Yeah, but I that's
Jags, Seahawks, Giants, Bears, Panthers.
see that's the thing is you never know. I see the Panthers being a lot better than 5-12 if they can stay healthy.
15-1 though to win the division.
I'm just saying they're going to be better. I don't know if they'll win the division. I think that'll be the biggest win
If McCaffrey
growth.
plays 17 games, they'll be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just saying they can get to maybe 9 wins, but I don't know if that sneaks them into the playoffs or wins the division. Definitely not win the division, but
Yeah, I'm not a big Matt Rule guy, so
all right. What's your Super
you're
Bowl
way
matchup?
too early Super Bowl winner.
We got to
Or
have
we're
a
gonna pick. We're
matchup.
gonna pick a matchup. Okay.
That's what we do. Come
Oh
on.
boy, I'm not ready for that.
Got to be outlandish.
Okay, I'm gonna pick my NFC team first.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, but I think the Packers are gonna finally make it. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna get over the hump. I think the NFC is bad enough. I think he's been doing ayahuasca all summer, and he's gonna see the field a little bit better. They lost Adams, but I don't think it matters. He just throws to people. Their
Okay.
defense is really good, maybe the best in the NFC. So I'll take the Packers, and they will be playing the Buffalo Bills. They're
That's
going
a
to
good
get over the
pick.
hump.
That's a good pick. I like that.
Yep.
That
They
was
were
basically
very
what I was
close. They were in the crazy shootout with the Chiefs. They easily could have won that game. If they won that game, they would have beat the Bengals, I
easily.
think, and made their way to the Super Bowl last year. I think they've paid their dues. They've been good for 3 years.
It's so
I
hard
love
to
me
get
some Josh
back.
Allen.
So. All right. Well, since that was exactly what my pick was going to be,
Both teams.
um, yeah,
Only you got to zag now.
I'm going to go and zig while you zag. I'm going to go Eagles
You love the
coming out
Eagles.
of coming out of the NFC. I think they've made a lot of improvements. They're going to be a lot better. They're going to get on one of those hot runs like they did a few years ago, make it to the Super Bowl, and then they will be playing the Ravens. The
Boom.
Ravens.
So you're just
Ra-
picking bird teams? Is that where you're going?
and the Cardinals. It's going to be Ravens against the Eagles, and the Ravens are going to win. I don't see their odds down there, but you got you took, that was a pretty ballsy move. You took the best odds to win the Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl. It's a bold strategy.
It's 6-1. So I'm still making some money on it.
Ravens aren't even on the list. That's how much I love it.
Well, I didn't think you were going to go further than 6 down.
You never know what's going to happen on this private special podcast.
Well, I'll pull the odds for you, Troy, just so that we can find them real quick.
I appreciate that. It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
All right, let's look at these Super Bowl odds real quick. I can't believe you picked the Ravens. I can believe that you picked the Ravens. That's what you do.
Yeah. Or the Vikings.
Ravens Vikings, is that who you picked?
No, Ravens Eagles.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
bird
saying I
teams.
like the Vikings in general.
I got to hit the show more option to actually see your team.
Yeah,
20-1 plus 2,000.
love it. $20, you win $1,000,000.
And the Eagles are the same odds.
Perfect.
Let's see what the odds are of those two playing in the Super Bowl if I can find it on here.
I don't know if you'll be able to find that, but if I could bet that let me know.
Ravens, Eagles plus 15,000. 150-1.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put 5 on it.
Bills, Green Bay is 25-1.
Still, that's pretty good money.
Yeah.
I might be making some of those bets just so my $20 can last me 17 weeks.
Hey, if we legalize gambling in California here in November, which they should. I'll be all over these bets.
Yeah, because that matters. So put it on my tab.
Troy lives in New Jersey, or
I have
Kentucky, or West Virginia.
a lot of different countries I've lived in
1-800 game
over
bar.
the years. It's speed dial. It's good. Don't worry about it.
He knows all of the things.
Yeah, sure.
Troy, you got any other NFL hot takes for the year? Do you have
I'm
a sneaky
excited.
MVP pick?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I think Jalen Hurts is actually my sneaky MVP pick, just because I think he's going to run the ball a lot and he's going to throw the ball to AJ Brown a lot. And as he makes his way to the Super Bowl, I think he's just going to be. I think if he can stay healthy and actually can quarterback, it's his to lose,
Okay.
in my opinion,
Okay.
because it usually goes to a quarterback
Yeah.
more times than
Almost
not.
always.
So I think of any sneaky people, I think if he could just up his game just a little bit, he's already a very talented fantasy quarterback. Let's see if he can actually be a real like NFL quarterback. We'll see.
Gotta win the games. Gotta win the games.
What's your sneaky
Kirk
MVP
Cousins
pick?
is my sneaky MVP.
You're just saying that because you drafted him.
I love Kirk Cousins. I love this Vikings team. I think they're going to be sneaky. I don't think they're going to win their division or win the Super Bowl or anything, but I think they're going to win a lot of games. He's going to throw for 1,000,000 yards because he's got Thielen and Jefferson and
Dalvin.
Dalvin.
Screen
And they've got a
City.
new offense. I think they're going to spread it out, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And they play in a dome.
That's big.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Number one thing of all people that vote for MVP is where they play. If it's not a dome, they don't get the vote. Get out of here.
Well, I
with your
just think
dome.
that their new offensive style will benefit from being in the dome instead of just running the ball every time on first down. They actually have an offensive coordinator that will mix it up.
You gotta play the indoor, style.
You can't be doing the Madden recommendations on all of your plays.
HB dive, HB dive, baby.
Jet sweep, jet sweep. All right, Troy. We got to put in some work before next week. We got to beat the A gap guys.
So, what is the actual bet that they threw? I mean, not the bet, but the challenge that they threw at us.
So they have a pick'em league that they started. We're both going to join it and make our picks for week 1, and then we're going to beat them, and then we're going to talk crap on our podcast the following week.
Love it. Love it. Does it cost anything to be in this league?
I have no idea.
Perfect.
Just our pride.
That's the number one thing.
It's worth
Anytime
a lot.
we can just run our
It's worth a lot.
mouths.
Yep. All right, Trey, you ready to move on to some hot D talk?
Sure. I love talking about the hot D.
House of the Dragon. That's the hot D that we're talking about. That was a lot of fun last week. Troy came over. We had food. We had a bunch of kids running around our house, which was bonkers. We got them to kind of sit still long enough so that we could all watch the show. Troy, your reaction to episode 2, a little slower than week 1, obviously.
Yeah, that's why we're not diving as deep into it as we normally would. Too much plot building for me. I'm not a plot building kind of guy. They said that we were going to have some brief nudity. I don't think we got any of that. So already, that's at least a C- for me. Some pretty cool scenes. Dragons and brothers and on bridges, and that's as well as I can describe it.
The dragon through the fog was cool. The creepy crab guy on the beach where the crabs are eating people's legs, fantastic.
He's basically the ice prince from the first show.
Sort of like that. I guess he's he collects things from people that they take over, and he's wearing like a Sons of the Harpy mask, which is
so like I said, he's gonna be, what was that guy's name in Game of Thrones? It was like the head of the Ice Clan,
the Night King.
Night King. He's gonna be the Night King. He's gonna be the bad guy of the story.
Crab guy's the big bad in this show.
Well, I don't know if he'll last more than one more episode, but They're setting
So he's
him up
all
to be
hype, and then he dies in one episode, like the Night King.
basically.
Okay, I could see that coming. Your thoughts on the king being engaged to a 15-year-old girl instead of the 12-year-old girl?
I think that's a 3 year better. And those, I think that's going to cause a lot of problems, especially with your guy, the sea monster or whatever his name is,
Oh yeah, I'm
sea
ready for it.
bass. What is his
The
real
sea
name?
snake.
The sea snake. That's right. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting things that are gonna go on, and that's why
It
the
looks like
shows are.
they're. It looks like he's bringing his ships. We're getting.
Oh,
We're
he's
getting the
teaming
prince
up with.
guy. Yeah.
He's teaming up with Damon, Prince Damon,
Yes.
and the sea
Those
snake.
two are gonna go fight the crab guy, and I cannot wait to watch that.
But I'm not sure why.
Who wins in a fight between a crab and a dragon, Troy?
And a sea snake.
Almost snake.
I don't know if that guy has a shell or not, though. The crab guy, if he has a shell, he'll be fine against the dragon. I'm interested to
A
see.
lot going on. The show is going to be halfway through the season, aging up the characters significantly. So we skipped 6 months through the first episode. We're going to have a recast of a bunch of these younger characters later on in the season. That's how far forward it's going to go.
Huh. Yeah, because we've already, for the next episode, the king already has a kid who's like 2 or something.
Yeah.
So it's just going
And it's
fast.
going to go real fast where they have to recast the princess and
Oh,
the
really?
new queen. And I think all of those people get recast later on in the season. So that'll be interesting. We're jumping timelines here.
Are they going to get all the way back to like when Game of Thrones started?
I'm not sure. It's they
how
got
many
picked up for a second season.
Okay. So
Because
they're going to
10
have to slow
million
it down
people
a little
watched
bit.
episode 1 on the first night. 25 million total watched episode 1.
They're going to have to tone down the fast forward button then if they're going to go another season.
Well, the actual reading material isn't very long from what I've heard. And the crab guy is like 4 pages or something, the backstory on that guy.
Yikes.
And they just like made it a whole episode. So they're doing the most they can. They're stretching.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things is they should just made it a limited series. 8 awesome episodes and just called it a day.
Yeah.
Like hour and a half episodes, movies, and then the shenanigans where we're aging. Ugh.
So not only do you not know how to say the names or who any of the characters are, you're going to not even recognize them when we age up. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be awful. I don't even Raya and Raya the Last Dragon.
They all have like the same name.
Yeah, it's like Reyna and Rhaenyra and Janaeus and Damon. They're all basically the same.
Balon.
Sea snake, crab guy.
Can't wait to watch Crab Guy in action. He's my new favorite character from any
we'll
show.
see what kind of moves he's got. Like you said, he's probably gonna die, so it's gonna be kind of pointless to even care about him.
I just hope my boy the sea snake doesn't get
Ooh,
nailed to something on the beach.
Serena Williams now among favorites at the U.S. Open after starting 50-1.
That would have been a good bet.
There's some juice for you. Did you see that stat? I think it was 2 nights ago. Serena Williams won at the U.S. Open. Pujols hit a home run, and then Biggio, Guerrero, or somebody like that, they all got base hits, and then the same thing happened 20 years later, whatever it was.
Yeah, but it was the kids of the baseball people.
That's pretty good.
That got hits.
I don't think it was Guerrero. Maybe it was.
It was
all
like
those
Bichette
kids are,
and somebody else.
They're all on the same team on the Blue Jays.
All right, Troy. That's enough. I think that's enough hot D for us for the night.
Enough of the D. Get the D out of here.
Troy, you said you have some grab bags for us. I would like to hear them.
Oh, that's what you want with them?
Yeah, I like to hear them so that we can interact using the grab bags,
All right. So
and then we'll close it out tonight.
Best Buy goes under,
Okay.
and you have to get a new job as a waiter. What restaurant are you going to be a waiter at, and why?
Have to be a waiter. I think I would pick probably Flame and Fire, the Brazilian steakhouse. I would just walk around with a big old thing of meat and just cut it off a stick for people.
That'd be pretty. You don't really have to take an order that way.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is like I would never pick a place like Cheesecake Factory because I feel like I'd spend like a month preparing what's on the menu.
Yeah.
I just want like an easy menu, a fun place to work. I wrote the question. I still can't think where I'd want it. Maybe Red Robin, just because I enjoy the food. I think it's a fun environment. I don't
Here
think
are
it's
your
too.
extra fries.
Yeah, it's not too extra complicated. As long as you give people fries, they're not really going to get mad at you.
You hand
I
them
would
to
never
them
wo-
when you check them in.
Mm-hmm.
It's
As
a
you sit,
25-minute wait. Here's your extra fries.
the hostess just
Bingo,
has
bango,
fries
bongo.
in her backpack, and you get to reach in with a basket and grab them out. It's a heating backpack.
You just be the fry guy.
Fry guy. I don't know where else I'd want. Maybe Olive Garden. Be an interesting place to be a waiter at. I don't want to be too fast paced though. I want to, like really get good interaction with my peeps. Build
I'm
those
just gonna be
tips up.
cutting meat off a giant chunk of meat.
Oh my gosh, we just lost another half a lamb. There goes Zach again.
Why is there a bite taken out of the side of this thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a new thing. There's a T-Rex.
It was
coming
like that
in.
when you gave it to me.
Absolutely. Who is that chef back there? Okay, you're a professional baseball player and you're the closer. What is your song after we see in Diaz with the little trumpet guy?
I
That
like
was
the
pretty
trumpet
cool.
guy. That was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's he's pretty nasty too. His ERA's in the ones, 29 saves this year for the Mets. But what would your song be? It's hard to think on the fly.
What would yours be, Troy? You
Um,
wrote the question. I'm sure you have an answer for it.
Either Close the Door by Teddy Pendergrass or Closing Time.
Just something that has clothes in it.
Yeah. Closing time. And everyone's singing as I'm running in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would,
That's about your speed for running too. I think that would work
yeah.
out pretty good.
I just walk and everyone's just singing and just run the song back if I don't make it in time.
I think mine would be like a pro wrestling theme, but like an obscure one.
That one, that trumpet one,
That was
that
pretty
guy's
cool. I watched
that
the clip earlier.
adrenaline. That adrenaline's got to be just like through the roof.
You got to get something that pumps you up.
Because what was Rivera's Enter Sandman?
I think so, yeah.
And then wasn't Trevor Hoffman just like a bell?
It
Or
might have been.
his?
Somebody was Welcome to the Jungle. I think that's Kenley Jensen.
He's fat and bad now.
Maybe Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. That would be a good song. That'd get me hyped up on the way in.
I would probably try something.
Or just something like weird, like a different song every time, but it's just like
Girls just want to have fun.
the batter's like, what is he doing?
Mine would be, let's go, girls. Yeah, I just run in.
Man, I feel like a woman. And then
Mm-hmm.
Shania gets to that part right when you get to the mound.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good.
I would have to, yeah, I think just outlandish would be the style to go there. You don't want anything too serious.
No, it's like the fighters that come out to Imagine by John Lennon, where it's just kind of like, wait, what are you doing? How
Yeah,
does
because
this help you?
you don't want to hype the batter up either though, but you want
Right.
something daunting. Maybe I would do like
The
Undertaker.
Undertaker theme. That's a good pick.
I think that's the
Or
way. I
Kane's music, and you just kind of do one of those things with
or
your arms, and it goes flames when you do that. When you get to
yeah,
the mound,
or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
you just have a big glass window that breaks, and then you walk out.
Mhm. That'd be a good one. Or The Rock. If you smell, and that would be my nickname. Would be The Rock. I don't care if I get a little, got to pay him a little money.
Yeah, it's got to be something with like a quotable thing that they can do when you're coming out. Like Wild Thing's fun because everyone can sing along with it. But if it's
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what I'm
Road
saying.
Dogs theme, oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, you want people saying it and like get excited that you're coming in. You don't want something and you want it to be the same. I take back the idea of wanting something different every time because you want it to be something that everyone's going to remember. Like when Austin was talking or whoever, something like that people remember.
Taco Bell Dong song, just that, and then you come out.
Dong.
No, I
Something
like
just
the Stone Cold glass is just too good. If you could do that, and they
I don't
invest
know.
in a glass window that you could walk through, and it just says Troy 316, and they do walk out,
See, I don't know. See, I can't take
and you
too
just
much
like
of his
pouring
stuff.
a non-alcoholic beer on your face before you come out to the mound.
I get two
You
bottles
get a
of
little
water.
extra grip because your hands are all covered in beer.
No, I get two bottles of water and I hit them together and I pour them down as I'm running
That'll work.
in. They throw them to me from the stands. I have two people in the stands are my throw guys. Just out
Like
in
the
right
girl on the
field.
third base line is just chucking you bottles of water.
Oh, absolutely. The ball boy or girl is throwing
Mm-hmm.
me water. Why
Mm-hmm.
is it taking them 15 minutes to come in? I don't need any warm ups. I'm good.
I think I'd want like a clown car or something. You know, they used to have like the bullpen cart that would drive you
Yeah.
down. I want like the floating ring that they had in like WrestleMania 2. And I just play like the
See,
Macho Man theme.
I feel like I need to jog in there to get loose, feeling good, get the adrenaline going a little bit. I feel like if I'm riding a car down there, I'd be
I
relaxed.
feel like you would be winded if you had to run out from right field. You need like the
Absolutely.
old A Stadium where you just kind of worn in from first base.
Yeah. Was he just coaching first? Don't worry about it. I'm the closer, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably just come in from the dugout. That's what they need. Is they need from the bullpen to the dugout an underground tunnel, but it's like a subway. So you just get on this car from the bullpen and it shoots you to the bullpen under the stadium.
Now the ground opens up next to the mound and you fly out like Rey Mysterio.
Now we're getting a lot further than we were earlier in this.
Or you come
There's a
down
lot
from
of
the
things going
you
on.
come down from the rafters like Sting,
Sting.
and you wear
Mhm.
the Sting mask with the trench coat. You come
So
down from a helicopter.
so there's a little clip behind the mound. They clip the thing I'm coming down on, the string,
Mm-hmm.
and there's an elevator by the bullpen that takes me up to the top story,
And you zip
like at the
line
top
down.
of the stadium, zip line from the top of the stadium down to the mound. And
That'd
while
be
I'm
good.
coming down, I have water guns, and I'm just shooting the crowd and the right fielder and stuff, just everywhere.
I think that works.
Absolutely.
It'd be a lot more exciting.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I got 1 minute until I'm 34 on the East Coast.
Ugh, gross. You're
I
old.
know. I know. Can't wait till I'm your age. Yikes. That will be like in 10 years.
Troy, happy
People
birthday.
trying to call.
I will
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I'm sure I'll talk to you tomorrow as well. Thanks for a fun night on the podcast. I hope all of your picks or most of your picks go bad. I know some of ours were the same.
Well, next, are
There's
we
no
going
way
to
the
pick?
Ravens are playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl, so I think we'll be okay.
Are we making our picks together, or are they separate on that challenge?
Should we consensus pick it and just have a Spivey special podcast? I think if we debate it, it would be more fun.
If we
Because
what?
we'll be tempted to just pick the opposite team every time that we do picks. I think if we talk it out and we have a consensus Spivey special podcast pick.
All right. All right. Well, next week's.
Okay.
Oh, next week I have. We're gonna have to change up the date next week.
Oh boy.
I have a draft next Wednesday night, as I mentioned. So we'll either be on Tuesday or Thursday, maybe Thursday, and do the second half of the first game of the season. A little live view. We'll talk about it as we get nearer. We'll let you guys know on social media, but it probably won't be Wednesday next unless we started like at 9.
If you would like to join the Pick'em League that we are joining, I will put the link in our show notes today. Show us that you're smarter than us at football, which is probably not that difficult.
No.
Yeah, football will be starting. Troy, we're gonna have Kings basketball here in like
That's
2
all
months.
we're waiting
just
for.
baby
That's
steps,
all we're waiting for.
baby steps to Kings basketball, baby.
And the hockey.
And shout out to Heinz Field, which has been our background all day for today. Troy loves it. He's a big Steelers fan.
Well, that's not even the name of the stadium. So, I mean, you don't even know the name of your stadium. What a fan you are.
I will always call it Heinz Field for now and forever.
Always and forever. A little heat wave. That's what I'm coming out to.
Heat Wave? Which Heat Wave song?
Always and forever.
Oh, okay.
All right, Zach, you're fat.